Hi everyone, I want to talk to you about diabetes today. A very common problem. Whenever you go for a blood test, you will see that your fasting blood sugar is more than 100 mg per dl, or you will see your HbA1c is crossed 5.6. So, it is a very good time to start taking diabetes seriously because it is a extremely common problem nowadays. It's even being found in children. So what you got to do is you got to start taking action. You got to start taking action with your nutrition. You got to start taking action with your lifestyle if you want to avoid getting onto medications. It's quite common that people get into medications to treat a problem which is not, mostly it's not a genetic problem, especially when you talk about type 2 diabetes, right? So people think it is something which comes with age and I cannot escape it. It's not like that. If you understand diabetes, you will be able to take actions which can avoid you getting diabetic, or if you are pre-diabetic or diabetic, it can avoid you lessen the medications because medications have side effects, right? You cannot just continue taking medications for something which is a lifestyle problem throughout your life. Diabetes can be defined as a lifestyle disease. It can be defined as a problem of energy toxicity. There are many reasons, and I'm talking about type 2 diabetes. So the first thing you need to do is that you need to understand that pre-diabetes, if it gives you comfort that okay, I'm just pre-diabetic, I'll make a few changes and my blood level, sugar levels will come into the normal ranges. It's not going to happen that way. You have to take diabetes seriously because diabetes is something which takes around 10 years to develop. So here is what I want to share with you. I'll share another test which is not at all common, but it can predict your diabetes even 10 years prior to you get it. So the test is called fasting insulin test. Don't confuse it with fasting glucose. It is a completely different test. It's taken from your blood, but get your fasting insulin test done, and if you see that the value is more than 6, that means you're insulin resistant and you need to start making some changes with your food, your lifestyle, etc., right? So get this test done if you want to rule out insulin resistance. Very important test. It's a leading indicator of diabetes. All the other tests like fasting blood glucose and HbA1c are all lagging indicators. After you have become diabetic, you go to a doctor, they'll say okay, start taking this medication, etc. So you want to be in a state where you want to prevent diabetes. Why? Diabetes is a very serious problem, right? It's not a joke. Diabetes can eat away all the tissue. It starts slowly. Like I said, it takes 10 years to develop, right? So the effects can be felt in your fingertips, diabetic neuropathy. Then you have diabetic nephropathy, where you get kidney problems because of diabetes. Then there is diabetic retinopathy, where your eyes get damaged. So recently, a neighbor of mine lost an eye to diabetes. It is that serious. The eye started bleeding and now the eyesight is gone. So that's one problem. Then people get a diabetic foot, the foot starts rotting, etc., and the foot needs to be amputated at some point of time. And finally, all the problems, they kind of like a funnel, they come down to your heart, and cardiac arrest and all happens, right? And it also develops into Alzheimer's disease, right? So Alzheimer's disease is also called type 3 diabetes. So I've given you a lot of reasons to, take diabetes seriously. And what you can do is you need to start looking at what you eat. If you're eating a lot of ultra processed food, whether it is ultra processed packaged food, or you're eating a lot of seed oils, sunflower oil, safflower oil, canola oil, all these oils, right? They say heart healthy, but they're not at all heart healthy. You need to actually replace them with more natural oils like ghee, butter, coconut oil, etc. Olive oil, avocado oil, all these oils are fine. You need to cut down processed sugar, of course. You need to cut down all the baked goods made of maida, etc. Right? So this is what you need to cut down. But what most importantly you need to start increasing in your diet is protein. And the target is zero point 0.8 or 1 gram of protein per kg of your body weight per day. Calculate that, divide it across all your meals, and make sure you're meeting the protein target. Very, very important in case of preventing or managing diabetes. Unless you have a kidney problem like a chronic kidney disease, then consult with your doctor about the protein intake. But still, protein is very, very essential. Don't miss that. Okay. Talking about supplementation, magnesium is kind of an ultimate supplement because it helps in improving your insulin sensitivity. So you can go with a magnesium supplement like magnesium glycinate. It also helps you sleep better at night. And even if you go for the magnesium tests, which are drawn from your blood, most of your magnesium is not found in the blood in your body, right? So you won't even get to know whether you're deficient or not. So it's generally good advice to start supplementing with magnesium. It not just helps you with insulin resistance, it helps you with 300 different biochemical reactions in your body. So it's very, very important. You'll immediately start seeing the benefits of magnesium. Do that. Okay. You can take apple cider vinegar before meals. That helps in controlling your blood sugar levels. You can walk after meals. You can do any kind of activity which involves your muscles, right, after a meal. So it helps to maintain your blood sugar levels. And of course, there are other supplements. So if you want to specifically talk about any of your individual problems, I'll be happy to, talk to you, help you out, understand what can be done. If you're serious about avoiding medications and manage a lifestyle disease through lifestyle, then definitely I'm going to help you with that, right? So I hope you found this little video about diabetes insightful. It's a call to action. Take your health seriously. Diabetes is not a joke, but don't fear it. It can be very well managed with lifestyle. In my own example, I can say that I've managed to reverse or put it into remission within 3 months just by doing strength training, intermittent fasting, eating more nutritious food. So take it seriously, but don't worry about it. Action is very much needed. So with that, thanks for listening in. Take care. I'll see you again later. Bye-bye.